The polynomial x square plus 12x minus 45 can be factored as a product of binomials in the form of x plus a times x plus b. Where a and b are integers, find the possible values for a and b. That is, this polynomial x square plus 12x minus 45. Precisely, it is a trinomial because 3 terms are there, so we can call it as a trinomial, and it can be factored as a product of binomials. That is, you can change and write it in the form of x plus a times x plus b, where a and b are integral numbers. So what are the possible values for a and b? That's the question here. So let me write down those factors, and we know the procedure how to find the factors when x square is by itself. Here this is x square is just 1x square. So let us just get it in the form of a puzzle where we have to fill in two numbers whose sum goes here, the product, the first number on the top and second number at the bottom. Okay, now the sum is 12. The sum of the two numbers is a 12. So I'll write 12 here. 12 has to the sum, and the product is negative 45. That is, we are looking for two numbers whose sum is a 12 and the product is negative 45. So by trial and error method, now we know that 45 is 9 times 5, but you want a negative 45, so one of them need to be negative. If I write minus, that's negative 9 times 5, negative 45. But adding negative 9 plus 5 gives me negative 4. You are looking for 12. So 9 and 5 are not useful. Then what next? 45. Not only 5, 3 can also divide, right? 3 divides 45. 1 and 5, 15 times. 15 times 3 is 45. Okay. Now see if these two numbers will work for us. 3 times 15 is equal to 45. You are looking for negative 45, and on adding the two numbers I should get 12. So positive 12 you are looking for. Therefore I prefer 15 to be positive. 3 is negative. Check now. Negative 3 plus 15. Negative 3 plus 15 gives you positive 12. That is, from 15 I have to take away 3. So I got 12. And 15 times negative 3 is negative 45. So the condition is satisfied. My first number is negative 3. First integral number I can write negative 3. And the second number is 15. Negative 3 plus 15 gives you 12. And the negative 3 times 15, positive 15 gives you negative 45. Hence, everything is satisfied. So, the factors of this x square plus 12x minus 45 are x minus 3 times x plus 15. That is, on multiplication of these two factors, the product is going to be the same, x square plus 12x minus 45. We can even verify. Now the question is, what are the possible values of a and b? So now we have x plus a times x plus b, and you are looking for the values of a and b, is equal to x minus 3 times x plus 15. So what is the possible value for a? Here x minus 3, but there you have x plus a. So how do you represent the value of a? I can directly say that a is equal to negative 3 and this b is equal to 15. Okay, let me just explain you further. This is x minus 3 and there you have x plus 15. Alright, so x and x is the same, but instead of plus a here we have minus 3, so I can just write it as x plus negative 3. It's just the same, plus times minus is again the same minus, therefore a is equal to negative 3. You can take it that way, or you can just say that this a plus a is equal to negative 3 right away, and this everything is same, x and x, plus and plus, and b is equal to 15. So these two are the possible values for a and b. A is equal to negative 3 and b is equal to 15. What if I want to write a is equal to 15 and b is equal to negative 3? Fine, that's fine. They are just the same. That's why either 3 or either negative 3 or positive 15 are the values for a and b. Okay, right. Now, following the same procedure, you try to find the values for a and b, where x square minus 2x minus 15, we have to find the values for a and b. Okay, please try.